Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Around South Jersey. We've got a great show for you tonight. Ashlee Meneely is our guest, and she owns that place called Prevail Nutrition, a meal prep company. And Ashlee, good to see you. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'll tell you what, this has become, I think people are so busy. This is a godsend, folks. And everything that Ashlee offers there is it's convenient. It's very nutritional. All of the calories are on it, the protein, all the things that go with it. So that's something I think people more so nowadays than ever realize. It's what you eat that's so important. In fact, I have lots of friends who have cancer, and I've talked with a cancer doctor, and her thing is it's that eating healthy foods like this are good for you, but it's the ones that have all the junk in them that are not good for you. So you've got a great selection. And tell us a little bit about yourself now.
My name is Ashlee. I'm from South Jersey. I've been in business, Prevail Nutrition, for 8 years. We just opened our restaurant, Prep by Prevail, and that is 1 year old actually this month. I've been in the fitness industry for most of my life. I've been doing nutrition for most of my adult life. I've been playing sports, very competitive athlete, and so this was just a natural thing for me to move into after finishing up my training career and looking for some small business of my own that I had a talent in.
George, put that back up again if you would, because I think I see somebody getting ready to cut the ribbon. Who was that guy?
So that's my husband,
That's
Chuck Franklin. He is a bodybuilder, as you can tell. He spent most of his life also competing in sports, bodybuilding, heavy in nutrition. He does online coaching, so you can actually get a nutritional plan from him, which will tell you each day what to eat, what supplements you need to take. So he's very, very informed when it comes to especially supplements and food choices. So he's definitely the one to go to when it comes to a nutrition plan and understanding what you're eating and why.
And that is so important nowadays. It really is, folks, that, you got to eat healthy and know, what you need to eat. And sugars are not good. You try to go with, what is one of your most popular meals, do you think?
I would say right now we're doing a lot of our Korean chicken bowls, which it's super clean. We're doing jasmine rice, your choice of vegetable. We're either steaming or sauteing your vegetables. It comes with our gluten-free Korean sauce, which is a little bit spicy, but you're still getting that taste that you want. You're feeling the spice, you're feeling the salt, but it's not over salted. It's not full of, bad chemicals. It's super clean food. We're using chicken breast. We're grilling it. So we try to keep everything as clean as we can. We use as little ingredients as we can, just so we can also help people who have a lot of dietary needs or restrictions.
Now, what are we looking at there?
That is spicy turkey meatballs with chipotle rice. This is actually part of our meal prep menu. So if you go to our website, you can order this online and get it the very next day. We don't have any minimums. We deliver to your door as long as you're in Atlantic County, Cumberland County, and Ocean City, New Jersey. It's super simple. You just hop online, create an account, put an order through. Like I said, there's no minimum. And we will have your order to your door the next day as long as it's a Monday through Thursday.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yep.
It really is.
Yep.
So the food that the people will be getting, it'll be refrigerated?
Yes.
Food?
So everything is made fresh. You put it right in your refrigerator. There is heating instructions on the box as well as your nutritional information, the ingredients. So all you would have to do is pop it in the microwave, 1 to 2 minutes, and then you're good to roll. But if you do not get to eat it within the days of expiration, we do recommend you can put it in your freezer because it was made fresh. It can be frozen, and then you can take it out and heat it and eat it.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's a very convenient program. Now, you also tell everybody where you're located. I know it's made in Magnolia, right?
Yeah. We are 1406 South Main Road. We are on the back end next to Midori's. We have Apache MMA right next to us. And then if you're familiar, you'll know Outlaws is across the street, and so is Julio's. So we're right there in the mix of all the, restaurants right in Maine.
And she's in what used to be one of my very favorite Italian restaurants. And I can't think of the lady's name that owned it, but I was the mayor of Millville, and I loved her place, so I convinced her to leave Vineland and come to Millville. And she opened up out on East Main Street in Millville and just had fabulous food and such a nice person. And then it was La Conda.
It was La Conda Pizzeria.
And I did go there a few times.
They had closed, I think, for a year or two before we moved in.
I see. So it had been sitting vacant for quite a while. Food industry is not an easy industry to be in.
No, it's tough right now.
Yeah, I mean, it truly is. And you have such a unique one, though.
Yeah.
Because, besides the people, as we talked about before we went on the air, you can go in, folks, and you can make your own meal.
Yes.
Right?
So we do have quick service hot food, just like if you were at Chipotle, or something that's really popular by me is Cheeto Burrito, and you walk in and you build your bowl. So all you have to do is choose, do you want a rice bowl? We have brown rice, jasmine rice, Chipotle rice, which is really good. But we have potato bowls, we have salads, we have veggie bowls, we have wraps, and we just build it to order. So if you want very specific vegetables, you want a sauce, we even can weigh it for you. So some people are following like very strict dietary, and they can only have 3 ounces of this or half a cup of that. That's not an issue for us. We have all the utensils for that. We just put it together for you, out the door you go. Very simple, but we have a huge assortment of sauces. We can add cheeses, we have avocado, so you can make it exactly what you need.
Boy, that's wonderful. I love avocado, too. So what time do you open?
We open at 10 a.m., and we're most days open till 5, with the exception of Friday and Sunday. We close at 4, and we're actually closed on Saturdays because no one eats healthy on Saturdays.
That's true. They're all going out. That's the truth. I think about it. I'm usually going out to some restaurant or stopping someplace.
You guys are going to Outlaws, so that's all right.
Yeah, and they are very good. They do a great job.
We're happy for everybody.
Yeah. But the nice part of it is, folks, you can stop in, or you can go to the website, and you can make your orders there and have them delivered.
Yep. And if you want to try us out, you can come in the store. We have a giant grab and go fridge. We offer breakfast, salads. We have snacks. We have these really popular Nutella protein balls that you can grab. We have gluten-free cookie dough that you don't have to bake. You just cook it. That's our Blondie brownie, protein brownie. But we have a bunch of pre-made meals as well. So if you want to try us out without ordering online, you can walk in the store any day. The grab and go fridge is stocked daily. So you can come in, grab whatever meals you want, and take them home, heat them. And if you love it and you want to pre-order something, great. If not, you can come in every day and grab a meal.
Well, that is convenient. That really is nice to just be able to go in, especially if you have a short lunch hour or brief time. Go in, grab it, and I guess it's microwave it.
Yeah. Throw it right in the microwave.
And
it saves you money.
Thank God for the microwave. I wouldn't be able to eat with the microwave.
Exactly.
And it's and everybody is on a time crunch. It seems like people are doing so much in such little time. And I mean, even with moms, with the kids and everything else, and running on the soccer and all those type things that go on, you need that easy meal. And this is a great thing, and it's healthy. And that's something that we're going to take a break, but when we come back, I want to talk about Chuck and his asset that he is for the health part of it. I know you said he's a bodybuilder and things, but he's also learned a lot about nutrition and things that you should eat.
Yeah.
So we'll be back with Ashlee right after these messages.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
C&H Disposal Service has provided customers with the best customer service possible since 1981. C&H Disposal Service provides trash removal, dumpster rentals, septic cleaning, repair and installation, septic system certifications, portable restroom rentals, and demolition. With great customer service and competitive pricing, C&H Disposal Service has you covered at the home and on the job. C&H Disposal Service. Stick with the best.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey, and we're here talking with Ashlee about Prevail Nutrition. And Ashlee's husband, Chuck. Tell everybody what Chuck does in the business.
So Chuck is there daily in store, so he's always helping do the meal prep, but also serving the customers who are coming in. But he also runs his online coaching, so he does a lot of competition prep. So if you're looking for a bodybuilding coach, a bikini, any type of NPC, OCB competitor, he has tons and tons of people who have won, have really great outcomes. He is one of the best coaches that you could hire for that, especially because he knows so much about the nutrition, about how your body is going to change. So he's always very sought after when it comes to competitors, but he really likes doing lifestyle clients. So people who are just the normal day-to-day people who just want to get in and get out of the gym. They want to look good, feel good, but they don't want that competition prep. They're just looking to achieve a goal, whether it be, lose a couple of pounds, gain muscle. The list of things that he can do to transform your body is pretty incredible.
And boy, one of the things you have to realize, folks, that's so good for you is the protein. Because first of all, the calories are low in protein. And I had a fellow on recently that did 200 grams of protein a day. I make sure I get 60, and I know that's something that I've been told you want to have 60 grams of protein per day. But again, it's protein that's healthy usually. And of course, I'm pretty much a pescatarian, so mostly I eat fish. Occasionally I'll have a little bit of chicken or turkey. But, it is good for you. And I remember getting back to the cancer issue, it's processed foods that are the reason that so many people have cancer. If you think back to when our parents were growing up, depending upon what age you were and stuff, you didn't hear of cancer. Very, very rarely. You had some. But now it is very, very prevalent because growing up, I know myself, my mother made the certain meals every day. We didn't have processed foods. We had roast beef with potato and vegetable. And, she did like ice cream. We would have that occasionally. But, it was healthier food, where processed foods. And even the other thing, too, when you think about it, Ashlee, is when my period of time was when McDonald's started and Burger King and all the fast food restaurants. And unfortunately, like I go to Wendy's, I do get salad there and with chicken on it, which is pretty good. But the constant, which most of us would eat, is cheeseburger fries, Big Mac fries, and soda. And that's another thing to talk about, sugar not being good. So with Ashlee's place, you can go in and let's see, everything is healthy, and decide what you'd like, and then mix it and make it up for yourself.
Yep. Absolutely. Nice. And from what I understand, we are cheaper than McDonald's, apparently. Meal cost wise.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The cost of McDonald's has really skyrocketed apparently.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
We're trying to keep our prices down, but we do offer like fresh salmon and shrimp, and we have really great prices when it comes to those things. And everything is like not processed, like you said.
Yeah.
Super clean. We try to use as little ingredients as possible, and definitely nothing processed. We don't use oils, butters, things like that are pretty much non-existent in our products.
Which again, talking about health, that's what it's all about. We are what we eat. So get over to Ashlee's place, and Prevail Nutrition, and check out the great food. And
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, I looked at some of the menu. Of course, I'm a salmon person, so I have to come in and get some salmon. It's one of my favorite fish to eat. And, again, it's prepared properly, and, you're going to get great food and at reasonable prices. Like you said, I mean, platter there is going to be less than it is at fast food places. And, that's sad that fast food places have got that expensive. But if you want to eat healthy, you got the win-win, the lower price and the great food that goes along with it.
Yes.
And there you
And
see
we
the
pack you
shrimp.
full of veggies, so you're not going to leave hungry. That's for sure. But yeah, definitely price-wise too. When it comes to meal prep, you're not going out and stopping at Wawa and you're hungry and picking up a bunch of stuff just because you want to get something in your stomach. Whereas you pre-order your meal prep, you have it at work or running about your day, and you just heat it and eat it, and you don't have to think about it. The money is, spent. But again, we offer discount codes every single week. So if you sign on to our Facebook or Instagram, we have discount codes. So that way you always get money off. And we offer a discount code for your first order on our website. It's Prevail1ST, Prevail first, one word, all capitals. You get 20% off your first order, which is a fantastic deal. I definitely recommend signing in and trying that out. But there's no subscription. You don't have to. We do offer subscriptions, but you don't have to sign up. So if you want to order once a month, twice a week, 100 times, once, twice a year, we're always happy to have you.
Boy, I tell you, that's a nice feature, though, where you will deliver. I mean, folks, you could get your whole meal, all your meals delivered to your home, and you just put them in a refrigerator and pop them in the microwave, and it's all done. And again, as Ashlee said, if you decide you need to keep them a little bit longer than their expiration date, put them in a freezer, and they'll be good for several months there. So, it's a great way to be able to take care of your nutrition. And even as Ashlee was talking about, going to the fast food places is very expensive, but so is going to the supermarket.
Yeah.
It's not cheap either. So,
Yeah.
I mean, here you're getting, and it's already prepared. It's done for you and at a reasonable rate, and it's delivered to your house.
Yes.
I mean, that is fabulous.
And the spinach won't wilt in your refrigerator.
Yeah, that's
in
a
the
good
back,
point.
just sitting there.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, we do offer a couple more affordable options too, which I would love to mention. We do our items in bulk. So you can buy our chicken by the pound, our rices by the pound, our vegetables by the pound, all of our proteins, all of our sides. And so this is our most affordable option. You get a pound, and then you take it home and you can section it out into your own boxes. You can put it on your plate and heat it as you need it. But a lot of people who don't mind the boxing aspects or the weighing out or building the meals aspect of it, they go down this route. They get the bulk, and we do a ton of bulk each week. So it's definitely the more affordable option. If you're, trying to keep a tighter budget, then this is something I would definitely recommend trying. But the food's already cooked. All you have to do is put it on a plate and eat it.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
It's great food, healthy food, which is something that, I was saying to Ashlee, I go up to Wildflowers, and they have a nutrition bar, protein bar, that is fabulous. And again, it's healthy, and it's got, 20 grams of protein, and it is delicious. It's made with all whole, not processed food, all good type foods. And it's got raisins and nuts in it and things of that nature. It's very, very good. And I think, again, as we talk about, more and more people are realizing healthy eating is good eating, and you feel good, you've got energy, you really are lucky, to be able to eat healthy. And the thing is, getting vegetables and getting the rice and getting the whatever you want for your protein part is excellent for you, and it's affordable, and they'll bring it to your house. Now, does Chuck deliver?
Chuck actually does do the deliveries, yes.
That's good.
So you get to meet him in person when he comes to your door.
I mean,
He's not a big
strong
talker,
man.
but he definitely loves the delivery job, so he won't give it up. I think he'll do it forever.
Well, that's good. Well, that makes it nice
Yeah.
keeping in the family.
Yep.
Speaking of family, tell us about your family.
Oh gosh, so we have lots of kids. There's 4 kids total. So he has 2 older kids, Chase and Kenzie, 14 and 12, and then I have my daughter Charlie, who is 13, and then we have a son together, Benny. His name is actually Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, that's cool.
I know, yeah. So excited about that. He just turned 4, and he's a terror. So.
Is he going to school yet?
He goes to All Kids First in Vineland, so preschool.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's nice. And
Yeah.
where are the girls? The others going
So
to school?
my daughter goes to school in Absecon, and that's where we're from. And then his daughter goes to St. Mary, and his son goes to St. Joe's.
St. Mary's East Vineland?
Yep. Yep.
And St. Joe in Hamilton?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, his son is crushing it in soccer right now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, he's
That
playing
is-
varsity soccer
Wow.
freshman year. Yep.
That is
doing
fantastic.
a great job.
Yeah. Sometime, I don't know, did you ever go to the Catholic Church?
No.
As Chuck? Okay. Anyway, one of my best, oh God, I love this guy. His name is David Rivera. He's the priest of St. Joe in Hamilton. And he's only mid-40s, early 40s, but just one of the nicest people. And in fact, I've gone up to his mass on Saturday evening mass at like 4 o'clock.
Okay.
5 o'clock, I guess, 5. And I take him out to dinner after mass. And it was funny, the last time I went, we went to the Italian restaurant in Hamilton.
Ooh, are you talking about
Starts
the
with
little?
I. Now this was, anyway,
I know what you're talking about.
it's because it's something, but
It's delicious.
anyway, it was. And what's funny is when I go in the restaurant with him, he's like a rock star. Father, Father, Father. Everybody's hugging him and all that stuff. And at the end of the meal, they brought a 6-layer piece of chocolate cake for him. They know that's his favorite. So,
Oh, very nice.
So anyway, the St. Joe tie is really nice, but that's great.
Yeah, it's a great
It's
school.
going to- it
He's
really
happy to
is.
be there.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Wow. St. Mary's East Vineland's a good place too.
Yeah,
for the younger ones.
both of his kids went all through St. Mary's.
That's really good.
Yeah, they really enjoyed it.
That's great. Well,
Yeah.
It's a good. I went through Catholic school and I love the nuns. A lot of people, oh, there's nuns and all. Let me tell you, the nuns I had were called, in fact, some of them maybe at St. Mary's East Vineland, they were the Daughters of Mercy, and they're at Villa, the Our Lady of Alma, Our Lady of Mercy
okay.
Academy. That's where their home base was, and just wonderful people. I really enjoyed having them for my teachers. They were 1st grade to 8th grade as well. So you went to Absegami High School?
Yep, I live in Galloway. I went to Absegami. Great experience. Great experience.
So did you always think you wanted to get into the food industry?
No, not at all. I didn't know how to cook. I taught myself to cook after I had my daughter. So 24, 25 years old, I learned how to cook, and I only know how to cook nutritious food. I cannot make fancy sauces because I was in the fitness industry and I needed to fuel my body, and I still continued to play sports all the way up until COVID. So I, being 25, broke, a single mom, I had to learn how to cook quickly. So I taught myself and, just went from there. But I did work in restaurants pretty much since I was 18 years old. So I knew the restaurant business. I had really great bosses, really fantastic bosses growing up, who really guided me not only into adulthood, but also just business-wise. And then working in the gym, my boss in the gym was also a fantastic boss, and he really guided me, again, with business. I've just had really great mentors to help me through stuff like that. But, cooking just comes very natural to me. I just picked it up very easily, and I can remember recipes like a weirdo. I have a million recipes in my head. It just they just stay there. So that's a blessing.
It sure is. We're talking with Ashlee Meneely from Prevail Nutrition. We'll be back with Ashlee to talk more about her new company located on made in Magnolia in the shopping center there. And we'll be back with more in just a moment.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is your hometown team for banking. We offer banking which is small town focused and customer based. We know you and we are for you. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union is a nonprofit and federally insured. Solid as a Thunderbolt airplane, we are your team. Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union, 1601 Cedar Street.
Hi, I'm Bob Millard, President of Thunderbolt Area Federal Credit Union. Come see us and experience banking as it used to be.
Welcome back to our program, and we've got Ashlee Meneely with the Prevail Nutrition, and they're located at Main and Magnolia in Vineland. And the great thing is you can order online and they'll deliver it right to your house.
Yep, right to your door.
Which is fabulous, no matter where you are in Cumberland, Atlantic, and Ocean City, right?
Yep, Atlantic County and Ocean City, yep.
And you know, I mean, that's super. You don't have to go to the supermarket. You can get your meals already prepared. They're healthy. They're good meals. There you see some of the great stuff that's, set up for you, and monthly subscriptions.
Yep. The menu is huge, too. I think right now we have 93 menu options that you can choose from. So we have vegetarian, vegan, we have low carb. So anything to fit your dietary needs, we have those. We have really fun stuff like our keto egg salad. We sell that by the half pound, and you can eat that right out of the container, or you can put it on a salad, make a sandwich. I mean, there's so many options with some of our things that are kind of buildable. Our chicken and grape salad is a huge seller. People build sandwiches out of it, put it on salads. I eat it with a cracker right out of the container. So, I mean, the options really are endless with what we offer.
What is keto egg salad?
Keto egg salad, so it has no carbs, and it's more protein and fat derived. So we're looking for a lot of egg whites. We do some yolk. We use turkey bacon, and fattening. We use a light mayo, but we have fresh dill in there, and it's just really, it's so tasty and it's filling. And people who are on keto diets are always looking for something that's going to fill them up and hit those macros, and that's something definitely for a keto person that's looking top notch.
So with all of this stuff, I mean, I know you say you open at 10. Do you go in early to prep all this?
Yeah, so our busiest days of the week are Sunday, Monday, because everybody kind of gets back on track. Mondays are always like, let's hit it hard for the week. And so if you come in, you'll see us, like we open the door. You can walk in earlier than 10, and we'll have the grab and goes. You can always, pop in and grab one. But yeah, we start pretty early. And then if you come in on a Sunday, Monday, you'll see stacks and stacks of people's orders as we're making them, putting them away, making them, putting them away. So you get to see a pretty cool production too, because we have a big open kitchen. So you walk in, you see everything you're doing. You see us cooking, grilling, boxing. All of that is done right there in front of you.
So is it pretty much you and Chuck?
Yep, and we have some staff members, but I mean, for the most part, I'm there every single day. Chuck's there almost every single day. And so we really want to provide the best service. We want to see what's going out. We want to make sure that if you have a question or you want to talk about your nutrition, that we are there to help you, guide you through this process. You can come into the store and we'll show you how to operate the website. We'll get you signed up. That is something that we love to do. And another thing that we want everyone to know is that we have people come in and they say, I know I don't look like I like to eat healthy. We are never looking at you thinking like what your body type is or trying to guess what your journey has been. We just want you to come in. We want you to enjoy our food and just be happy being there. It's never a judgment. We're never thinking about how you look or what you could or couldn't be doing. We just want to help. We just want you to eat healthy, happy food, not something nice and clean for your body. And that's all it is that's important to us, that you leave our store healthy and happy.
And, it's convenient, folks. I mean, how much more convenient can you get than walk in? If you want to make your own, you can. They've got the preps already made up for you. You could take them home.
Yep.
You could grab one and microwave it there and eat it there as well. And it's,
cute little dining area.
Yeah, that's nice. It really is. And the other nice thing is you really are in a situation, if you go out to dinner, you usually have to, it's going to be four times more than what they're charging for, a couple of people to go out to dinner. But again, you've got the tip when you're going out to dinner too. Here you grab and go. And if you want to leave a little tip, I'm sure they got a tip jar, right?
Yeah.
In fact, leave a nice tip if you can. But, it's
we
something.
appreciate everything.
Yeah, and so we talk about nutrition and Chuck being the bodybuilder and the person who's learned an awful lot about nutrition. So he offers classes for people online, or
not classes, but he does offer nutritional coaching. So you can reach out to him via Instagram, Facebook, through our website, and purchase a nutrition plan, and he will be in contact with you and work one-on-one with you to build the perfect diet. And he'll ask you questions like, what do you not like to eat? What are your allergies? What are things that bother your stomach? Anything that you can think of, because like at the end of the day, you're getting a plan, and if you don't like your plan or there's something on your plan, you're not going to eat it. That's the bottom line. We've been doing nutrition for so long that if a plan is too difficult or there's things on there that you're not really into, you're never going to eat it. So he really works with you to build a plan, and you can contact him, you text him, or reach out to him via social media and say, hey, I need to switch this protein this week because X, Y, and Z. And he'll be like, okay, no problem, replace it with this. It's very flexible. He's very flexible when it comes to that. So it's nice to have somebody tell you what to do when you're unsure. A lot of people are scared of eating healthy because they think it's so much more complicated than it is, and the internet is full of diets and you shouldn't eat. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to, what do you like to eat, what is manageable for you, and then building upon that. And once you get a good grasp of it, then you can start making it a little tougher or introducing new things. But at the end of the day, it comes down to knowing yourself and what you're capable of, and then letting him know, and he's going to guide you the rest of the way.
Well, I may come and get Chuck to put something together for me in the vegan line.
Okay.
And I have a friend, Rick Cott, who was a Millville police officer, super guy. He and his wife, years ago, both went vegan, and oh my God, they look phenomenal.
Yeah.
In fact, I was with somebody, Craig Atkinson's wife, she is vegetarian and looks fantastic. So, I mean, if you want to get your body in really good shape and feeling good, that's what it's all about. And, it's a great opportunity here to try it. Okay, so a vegan doesn't work. Maybe a vegetarian works, or maybe, light protein, not maybe like I like, where it's fish or, a little bit of chicken maybe, or something like that. But, you have all those options here at Prevail Nutrition. So that's something that, stop in, look at, and again, you can go online and look at their menu and see what you'd like to have, and call up and tell,
send us a message on Instagram, Facebook. We're happy to respond. Honestly, we just want to help. And we want people to learn that eating healthy is much easier than you have it in your mind. It's very simple.
And, it takes away the burden, especially if you're single or, as a couple and you're working and all that kind of stuff. It takes away the burden of going shopping at the supermarket and all the things you got to go through there. And again, with the supermarket, you got processed food that's not good for you, but we all tend to want to go get that stuff if it's there. I remember years ago, in fact, ShopRite, to their credit, gave me a nutritionist once a week, and she would come in and talk about nutrition. And the thing she would always say, too, Ashlee, was when you're in ShopRite or any of this, markets, do the outer rim, not the inside. That's where the processed foods are, down those aisles. But the vegetables, the fruits, the meats, the fishes, all that kind of stuff
Yep.
is on the outer rim of the restaurant or of the supermarket. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's another good thing. But this makes it even easier. It's already done for you, and you can just try it and see if you like it. And, you talked about the Korean meatballs, was it?
Korean chicken.
Korean chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, there's something that gives you the spice. I unfortunately am a bland eater. I don't like pepper. I don't like anything that's got any. I'm Irish, so there's no spices goes for me whatsoever. I guess the old meat and potato type thing. I got to tell you a funny story though. Being Irish, my mother would make like meatloaf Monday, roast beef Tuesday, chicken Wednesday, and pork Thursday, that type of stuff. Friday we were Catholics, so we had to eat fish, some sort of fish sticks or whatever. But I went to Ireland, and I really had a fabulous trip. When I was the mayor of Millville, the people from the Donegal Development Corporation came over to Millville, and I gave them the red carpet treatment, took them around to Atlantic City, to Philadelphia, to down to Washington, and showed them around. And, obviously we had great dinners and things like that. So anyway, I went over there, and they treated me like I was special, and I got to meet the Prime Minister. They even actually did a whole page in the Donegal Democrat about me. And this was a funny story. Bill Clinton, they loved him over there. He was there 2 weeks before I got there, and he was in the newspaper that I was in. But I talked to one of the people, a woman I ran into at a pub, and she was a teacher. And I said, I used to teach. She said, Jim, would you come and teach a class for my kids about American history? I said, sure, I'd be happy to. So I went into the high school. It was Ballyshannon High School is where I went. Went in there, and they talked about everything. As I said, they loved Bill Clinton. And one of the students asked me, he said, why can't Bill Clinton be president again? I said, unfortunately, in the United States, it's 2 4-year terms, and you're done. And then one of the other kids, it was John Kerry was running against George Bush for the presidency that year, whatever year that was. And they said to me, who's going to win the election? Because these kids were all Democratic. And I said, George Bush. And I'm a Democrat at that time. And I said, George Bush. No. I said, I've met John Kerry, nice man, but George Bush is going to win. So I made the kid a bet. I said, I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bet you 100 euros to a cup of tea. If John Kerry wins, I'm sending your teacher 100 euros for you. If George Bush wins, I expect a tea bag. So I never had the tea bag, but it was a cute situation to deal with them. But, my point about Ireland was I didn't enjoy the food. It was like, actually, it was so bad, McDonald's tasted good. It was, oh my God.
Really?
The pub food was, and I'm a bland eater, but it was not good. I honestly found the Irish, now if you get to Dublin, you get better, but this is out in the country and stuff, and it was like, no, not my cup of tea. This food is not what I enjoyed, but I got along with it and stuff like that. But the people were so very, very nice. It was a memorable trip that I always remember and enjoy.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was funny, but they need Prevail nutrition over there to get them. Now, with that, though, they'd have to have a beer because they're all big drinkers. They have to have their Guinness.
Nothing wrong with a little balance in your life.
As long as you enjoy what you have.
Yep.
We'll be back with Ashlee from Prevail Nutrition, and we'll talk more about her great business right after these messages.
Hey, check this out. Hernia repair.
Ain't nothing, man. Kidney surgery.
That's nothing. Gallbladder removal.
That's nothing. Spinal repair. I don't see nothing.
Exactly.
Minimally invasive robotic surgery at Inspira Health. Scar so small, it's almost like nothing ever happened.
In Cumberland County, let's recycle right. We recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum, tin, and plastics number 1 and 2. Look for the 3-arrow triangle, usually on the bottom of the plastic container. The number in the center determines the plastic number. Remember to recycle only number 1 and 2 plastics. Plastic bags, plastic film, hoses, and wires are not recyclable. They can damage sorting equipment and create hazardous working conditions. Don't trash our future. Do the right thing. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Welcome back to Prevail Nutrition, and we're talking about food, the meal prep company that is new. How long have you been, Ashlee, here?
We have been in Vineland on Main and Magnolia for 1 year.
Oh, that's super.
Yep.
And my good friend Denise Jackson recommended Ashlee. She said she's great, the place is great, and Denise is a sweetheart. Denise is with the Empowerment Zone, Cumberland Empowerment Zone. There you see the ribbon cutting. Who are some of these people that are at the ribbon cutting?
We have a lot of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, that's right.
People.
I see on the far right's the
We
Chamber.
have Dawn over there. We have a couple of my staff in the background, my mother-in-law. So we just had a great time. This was when we hosted a Chamber of Commerce event to kind of come into the community.
That's great. Yeah, the Vineland Chamber does a wonderful job.
Yeah, they've been fantastic with us.
Yeah. Have you met Kathy Farinaccio? She's Dawn's assistant.
Yes, I know Kathy. Yep.
She's a sweetheart. She used to be with Comcast, so I dealt with her for many, many years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's very organized. She's got it together.
Yeah, she really is. But, the nice thing is you can walk in Prevail Nutrition and just pick up anything you'd like. You can make your own bowls that you would like to do, or you can take a whole bunch home, put them in the refrigerator, or put them in the freezer if you're going to not use them in 4 days. But I'm telling you, what a nice opportunity to have your meals set up for you. And, again, even for the family, I mean, maybe more normal, I guess, for a single person or a couple, but the family, the kids like certain things. Get them eating healthy. That would be great, too.
Yeah. Actually, our main customer base is families, so we do a lot of, especially working parents who have kids in sports or kids at activities.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Most of our clientele for meal prep is families. So it's people who are running from here to there, and they just need something to heat and eat as they're taking, Johnny to soccer and Sally to swim. So we are, when I started this business 8 years ago, I thought I was going to be catering to the people of the gym, like people who are working out all the time, bodybuilding, and I thought that was going to be my main clientele, and I had to quickly redirect my business and what I was marketing towards, because I realized that people needed this more on a more general basis. It wasn't just people who were trying to get 5% body fat. This is people who are really trying to benefit their health and their life, but they're busy and they need just a little bit of help. They're running their businesses, they're taking their kids out, they're hitting the gym at 5 a.m. for an hour, and they just need a quick breakfast that they know is going to fuel through their day, and they need a nice healthy lunch, grab a couple of our snacks, and they feel so much better about what they're doing, and they feel so much more organized, and they feel so much more healthy because they didn't have to think about it. They just did what they needed to do, they got their kids to where they had to go, and that really changed the way I did business. Learning about my customers and what they were looking for and what they needed from me, I realized that the people I'm catering towards is the everyday person. It's not, that was 8 years ago. So 8 years, we've really built upon that. What we've brought to this company and the meals that we provide has really just been explosive compared to what we did 8 years ago. Now I think back and I'm like, we weren't even doing anything.
Well, yeah, and it's a really good point too. I think about it. When my kids were growing up, they were into softball, baseball, soccer, that type of stuff. And you're running all the time. You don't have time to prepare a meal. So if it's already there, you can pop it in the oven or microwave for a minute or two. They can have their meal and then go to the game. And it really makes it very convenient. And boy, I tell you, mothers in particular that are working, having to prepare the food, and then having to run the kids to events, swimming or soccer or football or baseball or basketball.
Yeah.
That's the way it is nowadays. Kids are into all kinds of sports, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
So, this balances your time. So you say, Ashlee, you make up the food for me, and Chuck, you deliver it, and we'll be in good shape.
Yeah. And kids love our food. So people ask all the time, like, are you going to do a kids menu? I don't feel the need for a kids menu because our food is for everyone. And we have so many kids, high schoolers and middle schoolers, and my son's 4, and, they all eat what we make. So I feel like it is a kids menu. So if you're ever fearful of your kid trying something healthy, you think they might not like it, this is a chance to start experimenting with that and start instituting more nutritional options for your kids so that they grow up learning okay, eating clean, healthy foods isn't terrible. Having broccoli in a dish isn't awful if it's made, with, little special touches, and they might really enjoy it and grow up with a better palate versus just giving them chicken nuggets and french fries because that's what they like and it's easy. And believe me, I get it because we do that too. But I don't feel the need for a kids menu because I feel like kids will eat healthy, nutritious food as long as you introduce it to them. They're gonna eat it.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Children eat what the parents prepare for them. And as I said, growing up, there was no McDonald's, so you didn't have chicken nuggets and fries and all that. I very rarely ever remember having French fries. But we would have, mashed potatoes, baked potato, brown potatoes, and each night was pretty much a good, wholesome meal. But it was protein, potato, maybe spaghetti or something sometimes, and a vegetable. And the vegetable is so important. Vegetable and protein are very, very important. Carbs a little bit, but if you put probably priorities, protein is very important. Vegetable would be second. In fact, what I've been able to do a lot of times now is when I go, and a friend of mine, we went out to the restaurant the other day, and what they offered, I got salmon, and their 2 vegetables were mashed potatoes and string beans. And I said, I want 2 orders of string beans. I don't want the mashed potatoes. So I was eating healthier. Not that I don't like mashed potatoes, but I got to watch my weight. And and the other thing this place does, oh my God, they have a bowl of salad they bring out. It is fabulous. So you have the salad, which goes along with whatever else you like to have. And their food is very good too. But it's making choices. It's how you feel, especially if you're working out. You're going to feel even better by eating the proper foods, and especially a lot of protein because you burn a lot, and you need the protein to build muscle, and you want to look as good as Chuck, you better eat a lot of protein, right?
Yeah, he eats a lot of protein.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured
he eats just chicken.
Tell us about this. Oh my God.
Yes.
Peanut butter and jelly protein balls.
Yes, so we do a ton of these. These are our protein balls. So these kids love these. This is definitely something that you keep in your freezer. And then if you guys have a game you're going to, or you got school lunches you're packing, we sell these by the half dozen. And we have the peanut butter and jelly balls, and we have the Nutella balls. And we actually now have a new gluten-free Nutella ball because gluten-free options has become more in demand, so that's something that we've been trying to provide. Most of our products are gluten-free because they are clean, healthy foods. We're not using we don't use bread crumbs or anything like that. So the only things that, I can honestly say that we don't offer gluten-free is our wraps right now. But everything else pretty much in store is gluten-free except for when it comes to wraps and some of our snacks. But the peanut butter and jelly balls, Nutella balls, we can't keep them in stock. We make so many of these each week. Everyone, you see that's deliciousness.
Yeah, that looks fabulous.
We just stock them all day long. But we always have these in stock in store, or you can order it online. It comes right to your door. It's delicious, and just try not to eat the whole container at once.
It's unbelievable. That all looks so good. Yeah. Now, I wonder how many calories are in that, do you know?
So in one Nutella ball, I think it's 101 calories. It's a good size. It's about almost an ounce in weight. So, it's gonna hit that spot when you're looking for a chocolate fix or something late at night, or you're hit that 3 o'clock wall where you're like, do I take a nap? Do I drink a coffee or do I eat chocolate? Like this is where you go to the Nutella ball. But yeah, I mean, we do a ton of those in store. There's just something fun that we like to offer. Healthy options in snack form is always a good, alternative.
I know I have a lot of friends. Fortunately, I don't have it, but a lot of friends have type 2 diabetes. And I was telling Ashlee before we went in the air, I can't eat pasta, so I get these Bird's Eye makes them. It's zucchini pasta, and I love it. It tastes to me like pasta. But the other thing I've learned, and coming back to what you were saying, I got that sweet tooth, and I've gotten to the point where I get Yasso popsicles. They're 100 calories. Well, some are 80. They're chocolate or 80. Then they have the one that has the chocolate covering on it with vanilla ice cream under it. That's 100.
Oh, that sounds good.
But it may be 140. But still, it's like it's protein with like 6 grams of protein, 3 grams of carbs or something. So it's more protein than it is carbs, and I love it. And it's healthy, and that type of thing is what I try to find, because everybody's got a sweet tooth. You want to have something tasty. That's a healthy thing, and especially for my friends that have the type 2 diabetes, they're good things to eat. Although I have a friend, he says, Jim, I don't care. I eat ice cream and tasty cake. I said, okay, Doug, that's why you got type 2 diabetes, I guess. But,
yeah.
That's what we grew up with. I love tasty cake, but don't eat it anymore. And I don't eat ice cream. I just eat these. So, you have to vary stuff and see how things go. But Ashlee's got everything for you. All the great food, the quality of food, and they deliver to your home. My God, how can you beat that?
Right to your door.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, we believe in the 80-20, and we also believe that nobody's perfect. So if you are really trying to get onto a more healthy eating trajectory and you're feeling like you're sliding backwards and it seems impossible, we really believe in just implementing healthier options and getting to that point where you're eating 80% healthy, 20% enjoying the things in life. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be happy if you can't have something that you love. And if you can find a way to incorporate that into your diet without overdoing it, moderation has always been, what they preach forever. And it's still true. And losing weight's the same thing. It's calories in, calories out, going into a deficit. And, these are all things that we'll help you with at the store. So if you are just trying to figure out how to get on a path that you're going to feel better, if it's about looking better, these are all things that we can help you with. But mostly we want you to feel healthy. And having something for breakfast like these amazing apple pie protein oats, these things are so good.
Oh my God, they look delicious.
It's so good. It's fresh apples. We use maple syrup, vanilla protein. It's a vegan protein and almond milk. So this is actually one of our vegan breakfast options.
Oh my God, that looks
and
delicious.
we make these fresh and we freeze them. So when they come to your door, they're frozen. They go right into your freezer. Or if you're going to eat them the next day or two, put them in your fridge. They thaw out. You can eat them cold, which is how I like to enjoy them. But you can actually heat them in the microwave, and we have heating instructions on them for that as well. But these, I have so many oats. We have apple pie, cinnarolls. Our most popular right now is our banana chocolate peanut butter oats.
Oh my God.
Chocolate protein. Oh my gosh. I can't keep them in stock. They fly out the door. We have chocolate strawberry. We have a mixed berry oat with vanilla protein. That's really good. It's fresh berries. Oh, right there. I mean, look at it. Those fruits just look delicious. But yeah, I mean, everything we make is fresh. We make it from scratch, in-house. We're just trying to keep it simple.
Wow, looks delicious. And again, healthy eating is important, folks.
Yeah.
And I believe the statistics on obesity in the United States is 57%, I think, of people in the U.S. are obese. I'm obese, and I had this surgery done, but I still probably should be 20 pounds less than what I am. But at least I'm not what I was at 300 pounds, below 200 pounds, which is good to be. And, I wanted to mention, too, while we're talking about weight, Dr. Ahmad Atiyah is one of my very, very best friends. He is my surgeon. He's the one who did the sleeve surgery for me. It's basically almost a same-day surgery. You're in overnight just so they can check the next morning. But I was only in like 19 hours from the time I went in, had the surgery, and got to go home. And it's very, you have to limit what you're going to eat the next few days and what you can drink. But really no pain. It wasn't any kind of a painful operation at all. And it works. It works. The band, I had that. That didn't work. But the sleeve works, and it works very well. And he is one of the nicest people you'll ever deal with. And I was telling Ashlee, when I went to the classes, they were at the Fitness Connection upstairs in the auditorium. There were over 100 people in the class. He had to hire another doctor. He was so busy. So let's face it, most of, or over 50% of us have the obesity problem. So, you want to be able to handle that. I couldn't do it on my own. Without Dr. Attia, I'd still be over 300 pounds. So thank you, Dr. Attia, for everything you've done for me and for thousands of other people. I mean, he's just amazing what he has been able to do. And he's here at Inspira, and I love Inspira, and it's a great place to be able to get the operation done and all the things that they're able to do. So Ashlee, you got ready? Now you got Christmas coming up. Well, Thanksgiving. What will you do for Thanksgiving?
So I'm very fortunate that I get to have 2 Thanksgivings. I have a huge Friends Thanksgiving that I do every year. I've done that now for almost 15 years. So all my friends come over. Everyone brings a dish.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
It's not super nutritious.
Well, you can take a day off.
Yeah, we stick to the basics, the turkey, the meatballs, the mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes. But yeah, it's a really fantastic time. My friends and everyone's families have grown so much, as you can imagine, in 15 years. It went from, a bunch of friends getting together. Now it's whole families getting together. So it's really exciting. And then I go to my in-laws on Thanksgiving. And
That's
Chuck's
nice.
mom and his grandmother makes a fantastic Thanksgiving, and his whole family comes, and they're such a beautiful family, so I'm super grateful.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
The one thing I do love is stuffing. It's like, oh my God, I love stuffing. And
Stuffing
I know
is good.
it's not necessarily healthy for you, but it sure tastes good. That's my favorite thing, I think, at Thanksgiving is the
I
stuffing.
love the cranberry sauce.
I do too. I love
Oh my
cranberry
gosh,
sauce
that
also.
is we should do that all year round.
What I've been cheating on is Wawa has the turkey bowl. Now,
I've heard it's delicious.
I can only eat half of it, fortunately, because it's got mashed potatoes and stuffing and turkey and cranberry sauce with it. So
cranberry sauce.
In fact, the other night I was on the air till 1 o'clock in the morning doing the election coverage. I was starving, so I stopped at Wawa and got one of those and ate half of it.
Oh,
I guess.
they're back in, right?
Yeah, they're
I guess
in
that
right
makes
now.
sense. We're almost there.
Right. Yeah.
Time is flying.
Boy, isn't it though? Doesn't time go by quickly?
It's flying
Folks,
this year.
This year's almost over. We're in November already.
I know.
It's like, wow, every year just goes speeding by. So enjoy every day, and most importantly, go get some Prevail
Yes, stop
nutrition.
into Prepped. We're happy to have you. Happy to help.
And you meet lovely Ashlee.
Yes,
What a
I'm
nice
there every
lady.
day.
See, she'll say hello, and maybe even give me an autograph now that she's become a TV star.
Yeah. Huge star.
Well, Ashlee, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming in.
I had such a great time.
And I will
This
be
was
up.
great.
I will be
Yes,
up to
please, check us
get
out.
some meals and tell Chuck I said hello, and we'll come on up there. And folks, do yourself a favor. Come on up to Prevail Nutrition.
Yeah.
Check it out. Some great foods, healthy foods, whatever you want. They can make it for you.
Yep.
And it's reasonable, and it's great. There's nothing better
easy.
for you. It is. Well, you say it's easy, and it's easy for the people because you work hard. You put those packages, all that, and they
A
deliver.
lot of practice.
They deliver. If you can't get there, they deliver to you. So go online, check out the Facebook things you need to do, and you can make up your order and get it to them, and you'll be in good shape.
Yep. And on our website, you will see that there's an email address, a phone number. So if you have any questions at all, no matter what day or night, shoot me an email, because I, like everyone else, have my watch attached to me. They come right up. I see, so if you have a question about ordering, or, it's telling you it doesn't deliver to your area, I'm happy to help you with anything that comes up when it comes to the website. You have any questions about your dietary restrictions, or you're concerned about something with our ingredients, please reach out. You're always going to get me. I have no problem answering. I'm pretty fast with my responses. And I'm really just happy to help. I mean, I really do cater to my customers. I do believe in customer service to the 100th degree. So I make sure that if there's ever an issue or a want or a need, I will make it happen, because that's what's really important to me, is making you guys happy. So definitely reach out. Not a problem. And if you want to check out our website, it's prevailnutrition.club.
Ashlee, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me and letting me tell everybody.
Great to have you here. George, thanks for producing the show this evening for us. And Ashlee from Prevail Nutrition has been our guest. Take care, folks. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.